Dearest child of God, hear us now, for this message is carried on the wings of divine purpose. It comes not from the earth below but from the heavens above, where the Creator Himself watches over you with infinite love. We, the angels, speak as messengers, entrusted to share with you the truth that unfolds in your life. Listen closely, for what we reveal now carries the weight of divine intention. Archangel Michael, the mighty guardian of heaven, has spoken your name in the halls of eternity. Your name, so precious, so loved, was spoken with urgency and reverence. The call was clear, the mission undeniable. You must not be lost. Child, someone has been stirred in their spirit, someone who has long carried a connection to your life but has not yet grasped its full significance. Archangel Michael, with his blazing sword of truth, has approached them, not in condemnation, but in revelation. Do not let this child of light slip from your grasp, he has told them. This soul is intertwined with your destiny, chosen by God to walk alongside you in faith and purpose. The one we speak of has been wrestling with doubts and fears, blinded by the distractions of the world. But now their heart is awakening. The scales are falling from their eyes, and they are beginning to see you as heaven has always seen you, a treasure beyond measure, a gift that reflects the Creator's love. Michael, with his unyielding presence, has not merely whispered but thundered a warning. To lose you would be to turn away from God's plan, to forfeit a blessing designed from the foundation of time. This realization has ignited a fire within them, a call to action they can no longer ignore. Child, this is what is happening now, even as we speak. This person is remembering moments, small, fleeting moments, when your kindness shone through, when your presence brought peace to their storm. They are recalling the prayers you've whispered, the sacrifices you've made, and the unwavering faith you've carried. Michael has shown them glimpses of the future, visions of what could be if they align themselves with God's will. They have seen the joy that springs from love rooted in faith, the strength that comes from unity, and the beauty of a life built under the shelter of God's grace. But the message Michael has delivered is not just for them. It is for you too. You must know, beloved, that you are not a second choice or a passing thought. You are divinely chosen, seen, and cherished by the one who formed you. Now, let us tell you of what is to come. This person is preparing. The words they will speak to you are being shaped in their heart, refined by truth, and guided by the Spirit. There will be a moment, sooner than you imagine, when they will come forward, ready to take the steps that align their life with God's design. You may feel uncertainty rise within you when this moment comes. The wounds of the past may whisper that it's safer to hold back, to protect your heart. But we, the angels, urge you to listen with your spirit, not your fears. What is unfolding is not mere chance but the orchestration of heaven itself. As you prepare for this divine encounter, here is what heaven asks of you. Pray without ceasing. Let your prayers rise like incense before the throne of God. Ask for clarity, wisdom, and the courage to embrace His will. Guard your heart, but do not close it. Be discerning, but remain open to the possibility of love and restoration. Trust the Creator's timing. Know that all things are being worked together for your good, even the moments that feel uncertain. Child, do you feel the presence of heaven around you even now? The air grows still, and a peace beyond understanding begins to fill your spirit. This is the assurance of God's love, a reminder that you are never alone. You are cradled in the arms of divine grace, held with a love so profound that it echoes across eternity. The angels are moving on your behalf. They are weaving through the tapestry of your life, clearing paths that once seemed obstructed, softening hearts that appeared unyielding, and aligning circumstances with a precision that only heaven can orchestrate. This is not mere coincidence, child. This is the divine hand at work, ensuring that all things are being brought together for your good. Michael himself, the great archangel and warrior of the Lord, has taken up this mission personally. He stands watch over your future, a sentinel of light and truth, ensuring that nothing interferes with the plans God has ordained for you. His warning was not one born of fear but of a love so vast, so immeasurable, that it cannot be confined by earthly understanding. It was a love that seeks to protect you, to preserve you, and to remind the hearts of those around you of your immeasurable worth. Michael's message carried a clarity that pierced through the chaos of this world. He spoke to this person's heart with a divine urgency, reminding them that to lose you would be to lose a part of God's intricate masterpiece. For you, child, are not merely a presence in this world. You are a reflection of heaven's beauty, a vessel of God's light, and a bearer of His purpose. The heavens are not silent in this moment. They are alive with the whispers of angels, their voices resonating with hope and divine intention. They call upon the one whose heart has been stirred, the one who has been warned. They are reminded not to take you for granted, not to let the distractions of the world dull their understanding of the treasure that you are. For the Lord Himself has placed His mark upon you, declaring you as chosen, cherished, and irreplaceable. And now, as the angels work, the divine plan unfolds like a sacred melody, each note resonating with a love that transcends time. This person, touched by Michael's warning, begins to see what heaven has always known, that your presence in their life is not accidental. It is intentional. It is purposeful. You are a blessing, a gift that radiates God's glory in ways they may not have fully grasped until now. The Spirit of God moves through them, stirring their soul, awakening their understanding. They begin to see the moments where you showed grace, where you brought joy, and where your faithfulness reflected the very heart of Christ. It is as if the veil has been lifted, and they now see the divine fingerprints upon your life. They are reminded that to lose you would not only be their loss but a fracture in the divine story God is weaving through both of you. And so, the angels continue their work, child. They hover close, infusing every step with courage, every thought with clarity, and every moment with hope. They remind this person of their calling, to cherish you, to honor you, and to step boldly into the divine plan God has set before them. For their action is not just a response to Michael's warning, it is an alignment with God's will, a step toward the fullness of the future He has designed. Can you feel it, child? The air around you vibrates with the promise of what is to come. The heavens rejoice as the realization dawns, as hearts align, and as faith ignites. For the Lord has declared that no good thing will be withheld from you. The angels are here, child, not only to warn but to assure you that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. Take heart, dear one. Trust in the divine timing of heaven, for what is meant for you will not pass you by. Michael stands vigilant, ensuring that nothing derails what God has ordained. And as this person begins to take action, led by the gentle yet firm hand of the Spirit, know that the heavens watch with anticipation, rejoicing in the fulfillment of God's promises over your life. You are not just part of a story, child, you are central to it. The Creator of all things has written your name into His plans with care and intention. Every brushstroke of your life has been painted with divine precision, each moment a masterpiece within the tapestry of eternity. You may not see it yet, but heaven has been orchestrating events far beyond your understanding. Even the smallest details, those you might dismiss as coincidences, are pieces of a grand design, carefully laid out by the hand of God Himself. And now, the angels work tirelessly, ensuring that every detail falls into place. They move silently, weaving threads of hope, love, and destiny into the fabric of your days. They whisper reminders of your worth into the hearts of those who cross your path. They soften the hearts of those who once resisted, turning what was once stone into a vessel for compassion and understanding. Every barrier that stood in your way is being dismantled. Every shadow that tried to obscure your light is being cast aside. Archangel Michael, the great warrior of heaven, stands at the forefront of this mission. With a sword of truth and a shield of unwavering protection, he ensures that no harm touches your soul. He moves mountains unseen, clears paths that seemed impossible, and speaks into the hearts of those who hold the power to impact your life. Michael's mission is not born of duty alone, but of a deep heavenly love, a love that reflects God's unshakable devotion to you. Trust in their guidance, child. Trust in the whispers of the angels as they echo through the quiet moments of your life. Trust in the signs that appear, subtle yet profound, pointing you toward the path that has been prepared for you. Every door that closes, every unexpected turn, is part of the divine plan to lead you to a future more extraordinary than you can imagine. Rest in the assurance of God's love. Let His peace wash over you like a river, cleansing away doubt and fear. Feel His presence surrounding you, comforting you, and reminding you that you are never alone. In every tear you've shed, in every prayer you've whispered, heaven has been listening. Your cries have reached the throne of grace, and the angels have been dispatched to bring forth the answers. Prepare your heart, for miracles are on the horizon. Not just the miracles you've been praying for, but those you never dared to dream of. The Creator's love is abundant, overflowing, and boundless. He desires to bless you in ways that will leave you in awe, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are, His beloved child. Heaven is moving, and all of this, child, is for you. The angels rejoice at the thought of your joy, and the heavens sing for the blessings that are to come. Stay steadfast in faith, for what awaits you is more beautiful, more fulfilling, than you could ever imagine. The light of heaven is shining upon you, guiding you, and carrying you toward a destiny that is nothing short of divine. And now, dear child, as the heavens quiet and the celestial whispers begin to fade, know this truth above all: you are cherished beyond measure. Every step you take is watched over with tender care. Every breath you draw is a testament to the love that sustains you. The angels, who have worked tirelessly on your behalf, stand in awe of the story still unfolding in your life. They are not leaving you, no, never. Their presence will remain, a constant and gentle reminder of the divine promises that surround you. They will continue to guide, protect, and celebrate each victory, no matter how small, for every moment of your life is precious in the eyes of heaven. The Creator's love for you is infinite, a love so pure and radiant that it reaches beyond time and space to meet you right where you are. Trust that the plans set in motion for you are perfect, far beyond what you can see or understand. Allow your heart to rest in this truth: you are never alone, never forgotten, and never without hope. As you go forth from this moment, carry with you the peace of knowing that heaven is moving for you, aligning every detail of your life with divine purpose. Walk with faith, child, for the best is yet to come. The miracles you've been waiting for are already on their way, and the love of heaven will carry you through every step of the journey. Now, may the light of heaven surround you, the love of God fill you, and the presence of the angels comfort you always. Go forward, beloved one, with confidence and joy, for the story written for you is nothing short of extraordinary. Amen.